do an examination right here on the table of her alignment. But before I do, bring your head in the middle. I'm going to make sure that her neck and shoulder muscles are loosened up. I'm using my hands to loosen up the muscles in her neck and shoulders, and she's got a lot of tension. She has a lot of tightness there, and she's already told us about that. And I'm using a handheld instrument to gently realign the vertebrae of the spine. And I'm touching her sacroiliac joints because most of us have problems here and here and in the middle of the back. Haley, is this or this tender?
No, not right now.
How's this in the middle?
That's good.
80% of us struggle with chronic lower back pain. The first adjustment that I'll be making is to the sacrum, and I'm going to set her sacrum in alignment. And Haley, could you turn your head out again?
Yeah.
The audience is wondering how that feels and if it hurts or not.
No, that did not hurt at all.
Tremendous. And I'm going to go ahead and adjust the lower lumbar vertebrae where the discs are. The instrument takes pressure off the nerves that flow throughout the body. Adjustments here help the nerves that go down to the legs, up the reproductive system, and the organs of elimination. I'm doing tests to determine if her hips are moving well or there's any limitation there. And I'm doing the same thing on both sides, and she has good movement in her left and right hips. I'm checking the muscle tone, bring her head into the center, and her legs, and I'm going to examine her head and neck. And Haley works at a wonderful boutique right down the street, and I wonder if she'll tell us about that later on. I'm going to adjust her neck because she has vertebrae or neck bones that are misaligned. And adjustments there take pressure off the nerves that go up into the head and help with problems like headache, irritability, fatigue, nausea, vomiting, blurred vision, loss of memory, loss of concentration, difficulty sleeping, and even numbness and tingling in the hands and fingers. And I'm going to gently realign the vertebrae in the neck. And Haley, I wonder if you wouldn't look over your right shoulder once again and tell the audience how that feels.
That just makes me feel so much more loose, and I didn't even realize like the difference that I would feel, but I thought I was loose, but now I can really feel how tight my left side is just by having an adjustment on the right side like that.
Amazing. Go ahead, put your head back in the center, and let's do some work on your shoulders. Here we go. Up in here too, over here. And I'm adjusting where muscles connect from the neck to the shoulders. And most of us have chronic tension in this area because of work at the computer and stress. So I'm going to gently realign the vertebrae now in her mid-back. And I'm feeling with my hands to find bones that are out of alignment. Now, she has a backbone that's out of place, and she's been very active. She's done sports in the past. And adjustments here help the digestive organs, the stomach, the pancreas. Help with problems like acid reflux. Adjustments here help the adrenal glands, help the kidneys, and help us deal with stress. Most of us have chronic tension between our shoulder blades just from sitting at the computer. And I'm going to relieve that pressure right now. Bones in the spine can move out of alignment and put pressure on the delicate and sensitive nerves. And adjustments with the impulse instrument gently realign the vertebrae to allow energy to pour from the brain through the spine to the living cells, from above down and from the inside out. There's a master system that controls life and health. And when the spine's in good alignment, we stand our best chance of being and staying healthy. Haley, is there anything else you'd like examined in particular today?
Maybe this, my like left shoulder blade kind of still feels a little bit.
Let's go ahead and work on the ribs in that area. And here, and here, and here, and here. And go ahead, drop your arm off the side. And I'm gonna get in with my fingers. You could turn your face to the right one more time. She has chronic inflammation between her shoulder blades and some swelling. I could feel it in the muscles there. And I'm using my hands to break up the adhesions and the muscle spasms between her shoulder blades. How's that feel?
Oh, that feels good. It's definitely the spot, the problem spot.
It's right there, isn't it? Am I going too hard?
No, it's good.
Is that okay? All right. Well, you've done sports, so you could take it.
Yeah.
Here we go. So I'm going to lift you up. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
And maybe you'll tell us a little bit more about yourself. Haley's a professional public speaker. She runs a boutique locally. Take a deep breath in and take a step back when you're ready.
Wow.
And I was wondering if you tell the audience how that feels.
I just feel so light and like I'm standing up so straight and deflated and like less tense and tight. Like I feel like I have a new body almost right now.
Hot stuff. Hot
Yeah.
stuff.
I can
Have you ever had an
definitely.
adjustment like that?
No, I've never had an adjustment with a tool that is able to pinpoint those spots like that. I've only had, I think, like where it sends like a vibration maybe throughout your whole body through one spot, but that definitely is a different type of adjustment and you can feel the difference.
How does that compare with traditional chiropractic?
I think it just like blows it out of the ballpark. It gets down into your specific tender points, and I feel like that's something that traditional chiropractic care can't do. Like I needed help in my shoulder blades most of all, and I can actually feel the impact that just that one adjustment had.
I know you've got a viewpoint or opinions about alignment, and I know you've had some specialized training. Could you tell us more about alignment and the benefits of being well aligned?
Yes, absolutely. Just in regards to alignment, it rules your mind, body, and your soul. And if you're focusing within your body, we have our skeleton that needs to be in alignment. We have our nervous system and our muscular system, all these different internal systems that work together and make us feel good when they're working properly. But when our systems aren't working properly or in congruency with one another, that's when we start to feel pain and fatigue, and it leads to injuries and whatnot. So taking care of the alignment within your body is key. It helps you take care of your mind and then your soul better as well if you have that proper function.
So in plain English, if those bones are crooked, could that make you sick?
Yeah, it could. If your bones are crooked, it can lead to you not feeling well. Your immune system can decrease. If you get sick while your body is not healthy, then you decline even more rapidly. And so it's just this, you can create a domino of bad effects if you don't take care of yourself. But if you make sure your body is healthy in alignment, you can partake in activities like walking or jogging or working out, or do things that will increase your mobility, and from there you can stretch and do things for your alignment, and that just leads to being able to participate in all the other fun things that life offers.
Where's your studio, by the way?
I'm located right off of Colfax and Elm Street in Denver, Colorado.
And what's your address?
GVM Studios at 4970 East Colfax Avenue in Denver. And we have dance classes, yoga classes,
Really?
and
Okay.
I'm going to be offering rad rollers, stretch labs every week starting in the new year.
What kind of dance do they do?
We have hip hop, heels, beginner to intermediate, all sorts of different levels. We have vinyasa, yoga.
Wow.
We
Okay.
do fun
flow classes where people can dance and bring their hula hoops. Pretty
Fun,
much
fun.
everything that you
Good
can
stuff.
imagine.
I was wondering if you'd like to try the massage table here.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's go this way.